They'll hit just about anything you throw in them this time of the year if you got it moving fast. No slack at all though. If you have slack, it'll get on the rod tip and break you off. Nice fish there. Lots of bend in that rod. Nice fish. That's a redfish there, for sure. Nice fish. Nice one. He destroyed that topwater bait. All right, raise them up right there. Yeah, nice one there. So 2 of those yesterday won you $2,000 or $3,000 right there. 2 of those fish yesterday. Just make sure it's not too big. That's a nice fish.
They're solid. You just came out. Last 2 trouts and
that rip. You got to get across that rip right there. I was just barely across that rip. He's going on right there. I didn't get over the rip far enough. The rip is an oyster rock. Yeah. We're sitting on real shallow water. So just taking either side of the boat cast from, just try to cast it high and let the wind kind of take it. And I'm just over that rip now. And then just keep your rod tip down low and keep your bail open and feed it line and watch that cork. She disappears, just flip it closed and crank as fast as you can. As soon as it tightens up, just give it one tug, set the hook on it one time.
Mm-hmm.
Have you got one?
Yeah.
Yeah, try to keep that rod tip up too.
Very close.
Black drum. Raise them up. Yeah, pull them up to the net there. Black drum right there. Just grab him by his belly. Hold his belly out there. He doesn't have any spines on his belly. You just unhook him and we'll put him in a cooler. This black drum love a live shrimp.
There he is. Right where they're laying at. Another trout. Yeah. Let it back out, folks. It didn't stay there 3 seconds. Another trout. About 3.5 foot leader, no weight. And this is simply just actually it's one of our flounder rigs. So, got a pack of them right here. This is the pack. That's them fluke hooks, by laser sharp eagle claw. 2/0. Right here they are. I just cut the end off and remove that little stopper there, little bead, because you don't need it. Just tie it right to your popping cord. Simple rig. We're switching up here to a live shrimp. We're going to put them on a popping cord. You could put them on a slip cork. It really doesn't matter here. It's pretty shallow around these rocks. Like I said, you probably heard me say 2 or 3 feet. That's about all it is. So you can see my leader. If we were in deep water, we'd use a slider rig, which would allow your line to slide through the cork, and you could fish at any depth you want. But for now, we're just going to use these popping cords. On a shrimp, you can see is the 2 black areas. You want to hook that shrimp right in between the 2 of them. Hook him right there, he'll stay alive. And right now I'm not even using a weight on him. James, he has a weight on his rig, but I want to use weightless for now, because the pinfish, those little small croakers, pinfish, stuff like that are so bad with no weight, that allows that shrimp to jump around and stay away from it for a little while. Here, folks, it's just got a nice school of trout here. September, I mean, this is one after another, good school. There he is.
I seen that.
That
Out
didn't take long, did it?
of the water and everything.
It's a decent, that's a nice trout here. He's got a good head shape. That's a nice trout right here. Best one of the day, I believe. Oh yeah. Fish there's, he's pushing 3 pounds. I got a rule in my boat for myself. If it's not 5 pounds, you don't break the net out. As you folks can notice here, this tide has changed and started going the other way. We worked this on the incoming tide with the jerk shads, and we caught some fish, and we worked it here actually on the falling tide with jerk shad. And we caught like 3 or 4 fish in that spot, but that's why we decided to try to pull down here, and got another one on right now. There we go.
He got off.
Ooh, come on.
Yeah.
Another nice trout. Look at that thing. Big trout. Had a little break in action. Thought they were gone, but last 2 casts I had one on, lost him, and now I got this one here. Another nice trout. Big trout.
Yeah.
Pretty trout.
As soon as I drop it on the bottom, he hits it.
Nice black trout.
All right, folks, we just got back to the dock. It's about 11:45 or so. We had this morning the CCFA and the Swansville Rotary Club got together to sponsor the Wounded Warriors event. We had a couple of guys on board here today. Mike had one gentleman with me, and I had another one with myself. John, right here, John Beaver was aboard with me, and James, what's your last name?
Reed.
James Reed was on board with Mike, and we just scattered out and tried to find some fish. Mike wore us out today. We had a couple of trout and redfish and a few black drum, and Mike loaded the deck down with trout. So, but anyway, again, this was for the Wounded Warriors event, and again, this is the Rotary Club and the CCFA. So we spent from about 7 o'clock to 11:30 this morning out here in Swansboro. And there's a lot of boats that got in, and I think there was 20 some odd soldiers came out, and we had about 15 or 20 boats participate today, so from both organizations. So it was a good time, and I guess, have you guys got a chance to do this kind of fishing before?
This is the first time I've got to go out on the boat, and I enjoyed it. It was a great time.
Really? Well, that's great.
I had a good time, James. I mean, that was a great trip. He's a good fisherman, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, like I told John earlier out there, we appreciate everything you guys do, you and the rest of the soldiers, on behalf of the rest of us here who don't have to put our lives on the line and don't have to keep our families waiting. So I know, talking today, I know you're getting ready to leave and deploy, and you probably, I know a lot of folks coming back right now as well. So we're glad we can just participate. Everybody was glad from both organizations today we can participate and just show you guys a good time, and something to think about, some memories if you are getting ready to leave anytime soon, and you got something fun to come back to besides just come back to the States.
Right. Yeah.
So, appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Thank
Coming
you.
down today. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Captain Mike.
Appreciate it.